Hi friends, this is Rose here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a paper snowflake. And we're going to use this blank A4 size sheet of paper. It's a standard printer paper, and we are going to lift up one part of the paper and bring it diagonal. Make sure that these points meet and just smoothen it out. This extra paper, you're gonna flip it over and cut it off. So now you have this triangle that you folded, and when you open it up, you have a perfect square. So we make our triangle and then we fold it again, flip it over, make another triangle and smoothen the edges. Now we're gonna open this up, open up that triangle, and take one of the wings of this triangle and make sure you are aligning it at the top point when you bring it in, and bring it. It doesn't have to be all the way straight, even though you're making these points meet at the very top, but you have to bring this in just a little bit more. Same thing we're going to do with the other side, the other wing of the triangle, and you're going to have to make some adjustments along the way. Let me fix this a little bit. Flip that over. Okay, so this is the desired shape that we were needing in order to be able to make the snowflake. So now what we're gonna do next is flip it over and smooth the edges, and now we have this shape. It doesn't have to be perfect, but make sure that it's the points do meet. Now the next step is we're going to take our pair of scissors and cut the top part in a semicircle, because we need to keep the shape that has all the layers. So once it has been cut up like a cone shape, then we can go ahead and either trace our pattern over it, or we can just go random, be creative, and draw whatever we want to draw, and then check it out how our snowflake turned out. So once we have this shape acquired, you can go ahead, and if you have any patterns cut out, you can place those over it and trace it, and then you can cut it up. How I did this was I used a paper towel roll to cut up the shape, and these paper towel rolls are really good for cutting and creating shapes. So let's go ahead. I'm not really going to use this pattern. I'm just going to go ahead and cut it randomly so we can see what shape I come up with. I would like to be creative, so I'm thinking I'm going to cut it up a heart shape. Try to cut it a heart shape. Really look like one, but hey, I'm trying. So I'm trying to cut it heart-shaped. So it's not really perfectly heart-shaped, but it's close. I usually leave this part uncut because it gives you a nice little area to write a message or even your name. Okay, so I'm ready to open it up, and let's see how it turned out. There you go, guys. And this snowflake has 6 sides to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because a natural snowflake has 6 sides to them. So this is if you follow these steps, then you would be able to. So you will need to follow the exact same steps in order to acquire a 6-sided snowflake, which is the natural shape of a snowflake. I would also like to share with you some of the snowflakes that I made, which are not really 6-sided, but they are very interesting. They are some of the fun ones that are 8 to 10 to 12-sided, and in those I've used different shapes like a flower, arrow, geometrical, a tree, musical notes. You can even use the shape of a cat or a dog or a star. Here, let me share this one with you. This has a musical note and upside down, heart-shaped. It's half a heart. So let's go ahead and open up this one. And let me show you how this turned out. I was just being very creative with this one. So it's got more than 6 sides, but it is really fun and creative. And again, I left the inside part uncut, so I had room to write a message on. Then I made this another one, which is a flower shape. I didn't really cut up a pattern for this prior to cutting it out. I just did it random as I was doing it. So let's open it up and see how this flower turned out. It's pretty cool, huh? And when you're opening it up, be very careful, be gentle, because these are very delicate. Take a look at this. Looks beautiful. This was one of my favorite ones. Then I cut it up in a shape of a letter A. And the letter A, it also looks like a pair of scissors, but it also looks like these 2 musical notes. So let's go ahead and open this one up. See how it turned out. This is more than 6 sides to it, but it is in its own way unique. And you can see the shape of the heart. And you guys can iron them up, lay them flat on a plain surface and iron them out so they will straighten and they will look very, very nice. So I'm going to put this on the side, and here's another one that I cut up. It has, I cut up triangles, tiny triangles on the sides. So when I open this one up, and with this shape, I did cut up the center part, and so I don't really have much to write on in the center. But this is again another fun one, which I really like. And this is a double arrow. And we open this one up. So whatever shape you guys choose, it's really gonna be something interesting that comes up and fun. So you can really iron them out and straighten them. Here is another small snowflake that I made. It's very, very delicate. I already damaged part of it. So anyway, I just wanted to show you some of the examples of how you can come up with different creative shapes, and you can use different patterns and come up with different shapes. They are so much fun to work with, especially with the children. They get so excited. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you learned something out of this video, and until next time, stay tuned. Please like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Take care and see you soon. Bye. You can smoothen out the shapes of your snowflakes by using an iron. See how nice they look.